Despite being heavily advertised as an event centered around indie and third-party titles, it looks like today's PlayStation State of Play did end up showcasing not only more gameplay looks at Marvel Spider-Man 2, but also dropped a ton of new information for us. This comes just ahead of major publications and individual content creators dropping their first impressions of the game after attending PlayStation Insomniac's early access event that occurred earlier this week. Allow me to break down all of the information that we got and give you a few key highlights from the showcase that I think you're going to be very interested in. So this segment of the State of Play that showed off Marvel Spider-Man 2 was narrated by creative director Brian Intihar. He expressed his gratitude and excitement for the fans to get their hands on the game and appreciated a lot of the feedback that came after the initial demo showcase back in May. Rather than having as much focus on direct gameplay, Brian decided to give us some more insights on the open world expansions, as well as how much Insomniac is going to be taking advantage of the power of the PlayStation 5. We were able to actually see the map of the city, which is about 2 times the size of the previous games, get a look at new locations like Brooklyn Visions or Peter Parker's old stomping grounds at Midtown High in Queens. Another key takeaway was getting a new look at the near instant switching between our Spider-Man with the power of the SSD. This is a feature I'm definitely excited for. I'm hoping that there's going to be a variation of different animations for what Peter or Miles do as you switch between them. With the increase of the map size, they took this into account and not only made web swinging seem faster, but the addition of the web wings and showing off exactly how it will affect the traversal over the much larger map that we have to deal with. While showing off what it was like to switch between our 2 Spider-Men, Brian also gave us details about the way side missions would be working in this new installment of the Marvel Spider-Man franchise. We got to look at how side missions will be displayed, which is very much different than it was in the previous Marvel Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales games, such as mysterious beacons in the sky, a flock of Kraven's Talon drones, and we got a few glimpses of some folks that make me wonder what other villains are we getting in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Stick around to the end of the video, I'll give you a couple of my theories on that. Brian Intihar went on to explain that the new look and feel of a lot of this is because the Spider-Man now have new AR tech in their helmets. I appreciate this attention to detail. It seems like Insomniac says as this franchise advances, so will our Spider-Men as heroes, and therefore their technology has to advance as well. It looks like the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app from the Miles Morales game is sticking around and has gotten a few upgrades itself as well. And Intihar went on to explain that the app is how missions and requests will be segmented between Peter and Miles. It's unknown whether or not these will always be contextual, but the example that they gave was Brooklyn Visions Academy students asking to specifically see Miles as Spider-Man. Thanks to the addition of the web wings, we now have a new fast travel system as well. It looks like when you decide to fast travel, you will see your equipped Spider-Man dive over that area with their web wings, and you will seamlessly continue on with your traversal from before you were in the menu selection. And I'm not gonna lie, this has got to be one of the coolest fast travel animations that I have ever seen. It actually feels like it flows so well into the regular traversal that it doesn't feel like it stops the momentum of gameplay. I am one to basically never use fast travel in a Spider-Man game because I do love to swing around, but this one might have me hooked. I would like to move on that through all of the gameplay clips that they showed us, we did get a taste of new animations as well as new finishers for each of our heroes, and I've got to say they look clean. A lot of people expressed concern after the first PlayStation showcase that many of the swinging and traversal animations looked the exact same as Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Insomniac assured us that we need not worry and that wasn't the final build of the game, and I think that this proves true. The gameplay segments shown at this State of Play look much more sleek, well lit, and overall cleaner than what we saw back in May. And I'm convinced that even this still is not the final build of the game. That is just a theory because we haven't even heard anything about Marvel Spider-Man 2 going gold yet. To go back to the finishers, they look sleek, smooth, and we got a taste of the team finishers that we already got teased a little bit in Spider-Man Miles Morales as well as the DLC for Marvel Spider-Man. But now to have finishers that include both Peter and Miles really has me excited for what type of combinations you're able to achieve by being able to be fully in control of 2 Spider-Man and seamlessly switch between them. The final details that we'll talk about will be that we got our look at alternate suits, and there's a lot of information to take in. We only got a glimpse of the fact that there is a new suit tech system, but we got an exact number on how many customizable suits that there are in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Brian Intihar confirmed that there will be over 65 suits that range from comics, movies, and original designs. But combined with the new customized system that allows for color variations of each suit, there will be over 200 ways to outfit your Spider-Man. I just have to pause here and say that this this might be one of the most well adapted superhero video games of all time. After its release, it could go down to be the greatest. And in my closing, I have to let you know that one of the suits that has been confirmed from this PlayStation State of Play is the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3 black suit. That's right, guys, we officially have Bully Maguire confirmed in Marvel Spider-Man 2. At this point, Yuri Lowenthal has to say one of the iconic lines. He's just got to.
Look at little Goblin Jr. Gonna cry.
And after the State of Play, they released the digital deluxe trailer, which shows you all of the alternate suits that you have at your disposal on day one if you pre-order the digital deluxe edition. I know previously I had ranked some of these suits on stream and they were hit or miss, but now seeing them in gameplay, I'm really excited to use them on my second playthrough. First playthrough, I gotta go original suit for both of my Spider-Man. I have to. Let me know down in the comments below if that's your thing, but something about my first playthrough, I have to play the game with the characters designed as it was intended. That's just my personal opinion on it. Now, if you've taken all this information in and you're super pumped and you're ready for more, you're ready to get your hands on Marvel Spider-Man 2, be sure to hit the like button down below. Now, the last thing I want to circle back to my villain discussion. I know I have previously said we've seen a lot of Lizard, Kraven, and Venom. We know that those three are going to be in the game, but this State of Play trailer gave us a couple of teases on other villains that we can expect to see in Marvel Spider-Man 2. We actually got a glimpse of this character who looks like he's standing in front of Miles. I'm not exactly sure who that is. If you know who that might be, throw it down in the comments below for me. I just need a little help. I just don't know off the top of my head what villain this could be. There was a moment where Brian Intihar talked about strange beams of light in the sky, and I don't know, right here, this seems like something that's right up Mysterio's alley. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking Mysterio's gonna be a side villain in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Brian Intihar made it very clear that there are villains that we have never seen in this Marvel Spider-Man universe, so this isn't gonna feel like a rehash of the previous games. We're gonna get new, fresh character designs, fresh villains, and you know what that means? Fresh boss battle. That is all I have for you guys. This one took me by surprise. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, if you didn't know, I mentioned earlier that first impressions and possible new gameplay for Marvel Spider-Man 2 is dropping tomorrow morning for those who were able to attend the early access event hosted by PlayStation. If you need to get caught up, click the card on the screen and check out my previous upload. That'll get you up to speed, and then be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next upload after those gameplay impressions drop. As always, I appreciate you for watching this far. My name is Jay Frigin, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.